So Nigel, obviously your work is stunningly beautiful, and I just, for me, and I don't want to get all emotional here, but you're a parent as well. Being able to capture these moments and explain and share this, as I said, a few years down the line, give me some perspective on what that means, especially that you have your children.
It's everything, Tamron. First of all, thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And, I can see you told me you're at home. I'm at my sister-in-law's house right now, and I'm here to visit family. And family is key. And especially during these times, family is everything, right? And I feel that, certainly with my own kids, I got a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old. My 11-year-old's just got her first phone, or should I say camera that happens to have a phone on it, right? And she's experimenting and taking pictures. And it's fabulous. I mean, for me, I just love the fact that it's almost like giving a child a pencil for the first time. They get to go out there and draw and write. And if you never gave a child a pencil, you'd never know whether they could become an artist or whether they might become an author, right? So by giving them a camera, we've discovered en masse how many wonderful photographers and potential photographers there are out there. And it's an art form. So it's both a beautiful concept, but it's a wonderful thing to trap a memory and keep a memory, because that's the essence of photography.
Absolutely. I keep a diary, and I've kept one since I was probably in the 3rd grade. And there are times that I go back and I reread pages and I can't believe the reaction I had to something or how I felt about someone. And the same thing happens when I look through the pictures. I mean, we went on lockdown at the, I guess, middle of March, and I looked through the photos that I've taken since then all the way up until now, and I get emotional.
Very emotional. No, it's a good photograph, by the way, is all about creating emotion. It's about in the person, in whoever's looking at it, right? And I tell everybody that if you want to take a great shot, it's about approaching it with the emotion there. If you just simply shoot a photograph of what's happening in front of you, it might be emotional. It might be emotional if something's happening that's just dramatic or makes you feel a certain way. And so one of the things I always advise people is, as you take that picture, as the photographer yourself, look at what you're looking at and ask yourself the question, how does this make me feel? How do I want to feel? And then, as you're looking at those moments, use your eyes and try and capture exactly what you see that makes you feel that way. Don't just stand back and think, oh, I've got to get a wide shot now. Because sometimes it's not about the wide shot. It's about just the fingertips touching the glass and seeing the breath on the glass and the grandmother's reflection in the window, because that's what you saw. And then you go and capture that moment too. And wow, you've got a great shot.
I love that. Nigel, before I let you go, I said, of course, you are a world-renowned photographer. However, the most requested question often is, how do I take a great selfie?
I have a couple of tricks. One of the things that's sort of a pet peeve of mine, and here's my camera, is that people tend to go really high and take a picture from low, right, in order to get rid of the double chin. But when was the last time you saw a fashion photographer stand up right above your head and take a picture right down onto you? Never, right? Because if you do that, yes, you get rid of the double chin. However, you also get a big head and a small body, because whatever's closest to the camera is going to look really big. So here's the trick, all right? We're going to do it together. Get your camera ready. Hold it out in front of you. So we're going to call this the turtle, because, to get rid of that double chin, we're going to lift our chin high. We're going to feel that. We're not going to look pretty doing this. You're going to feel the muscle tighten. Then you're going to come down. You're going to look straight into the camera. And you're going to give it your best magnum. And then you're going to take the picture. Now, you've got about 3 or 4 seconds before the turkey gobble comes down. So be quick, be ready, and don't forget, smize.